Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have completed with the texturing of this exhibition stall design over here. So now what we'll be doing over here is like we'll be starting up with the lighting part. So very first of all, we'll start up with the lighting over here. So over here we'll see that we'll be putting up some IES lights, V-Ray IES lights. So let's get started. So for that, let me check if I have the IES lights. We'll just take the IES lights over here. So now let's go into this lights. Let's take a V-Ray light, and I'll take a V-Ray IES. After taking this IES light over here, let's go into this side view over here. So where you want to first assign this IES light, let's just drag this light over here from the side view over here and select this light. I'll slightly just push this light over here, shuffle it a bit up over here in this way, select this light, go into this, and now you have an option over here. That's your IES file over here. You can just click on this none over here. Let's go over here, and we have some IES light packs over here. If you see over here, if you click on this, we can take any of the light pack. Let's take it as define over here in this way. I'll slightly just push this up and I'll show you how it looks like. I can just click over here. You see that I've got this light visible in this way. Again, I'll make it as standard over here. So very first of all, again I'll go into this. I'll go with the temperature. I'll slightly change the temperature over here, and we have an intensity value. Slightly I can reduce the intensity of it, and let's render and see how it looks like. After assigning this, definitely we need to reduce this intensity more over here. So I can just make it to intensity to 2 over here, and let's render and see. Now this intensity is very less. Let's make it to 20 over here. Or even if you want to change something, if I don't want this, I can just go into this and I can take any soft display also over here and render and see. This looks much better. Or else you can slightly just push this over here in this way. If you want, you can just directly go into this and you can go into the IES light pack and you can see we can also use a scatter light. So let's just take a scatter over here. I'll just go over here and take a scatter light. I'll again go into this and I'll reduce its intensity value over here. The background is white, we need to change the background. So let's again go into the environment and change the color of the background so we can see something different over here. So again select the light, make it as 40 over here and again render it. Even you can change the temperature of it. After that, again I'll select this light. Again I'll duplicate it down over here. Again same, I'll again duplicate it down. Select this, slightly just shuffle this up in this way. We can show the lights in this way also. Now what I can do over here is like, again I'll go into the side view. Again I'll take one more IES light. I'll put one IES light over here. Select this. Push it in this way. Select this light. Again I'll need to check the parameters, or I can just go into this IES light and I'll keep it as X arrow IES over here. Let's render and see. Okay, it's very high. So I'll go into this. Again I'll change the temperature over here and reduce its intensity of the light. Now looks much better. If you want, you can increase the intensity. That is much better now. You can slightly just shift this down. You can just push it more down. Again select this. Let's just duplicate this light, and again I'll make one more copy of the light over here and let's render it and see how it looks like. Yeah, much better. So I'll go into the render setup. I'll go into the V-Ray. We'll do some changes over here. I'll go into the image filter. I'll take it as Catmull room over here. Noise threshold 0.001. I'll noise threshold over here. Environment, I'll activate the GI environment. And if you want to put some HDRI map or something, you can put an HDRI map also. So let's put an HDRI map. So I'll just call an image. If you want, you can call an image also. Or again, I'll go into this because we don't have a V-Ray light. So I'll directly assign it. So go into the material editor and get material. So I'll get an HDRI map over here. Let's take an HDRI map. Okay, I'll just call an image. I'll make it as spherical. After that, go into rendering, render setup. And now into that, you can just go down into the GI environment and call an environment. So now over here, I've assigned an HDRI map. Also, I'll go into the rendering. I'll go into the environment and I'll assign an HDRI map. So let's just render it and see how it looks like. Alright. So you can see over here the IES lights which we have assigned is properly visible over here. After that, again I'll open up a reference over here. If you need more IES lights, you can put more IES lights also, and few IES lights we can just put it over here also. So let's just make a copy of it first. Let's slightly just drag it down. I'll just make a duplicate of it. So just make a copy of it over here, and let's again take a copy of this IES light. So go over here, take a copy of it and drag it, push it down till here. Okay, I think you can even use a V-ray light also if required. So you can just try it how it looks like. Drag it down. So let's render and see how it looks like. So now what I'll do over here, I'll take a V-ray light. Let's put one V-ray light. So right from this direction over here, so let's just drag up a V-ray light. And now into that, again I'll go with the temperature of this and reduce the multiplier of this light. So let's just make the multiplier as 2 for now. I'll go into the options, double-sided, invisible, and let's just render and see how it looks like. Okay, so the intensity of this light is very high. We'll slightly reduce the intensity of this light. So we can make the intensity as 0.6 over here. And render it. Alright. So we'll be putting few more things over here. We'll be adding some lights over here. So as you can see, we have gone through some IES lights over here. How to add some IES lights. How to do the settings over here. Also I'll select this. I'll again go into the material. I'll add an HDRI map with it and render it again over here, and you can increase the multiplier if required. If you don't need to add an HDRI map, you can just remove the HDRI map. Alright, So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So definitely I'll come up with few more things in this tutorial. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.